we suspect has been caused by excessive pressure washing on the swing arm. I'm not supposed to be telling you that properly in a professional manner, and I'm on So I got an R1200 RS, 30,000 kilometres on the clock, I believe. Immaculate condition, routine service. Discovered there was excessive play in the swing arm bearings. So with a bike that's this low kilometres, we've obviously gone and investigated as to the cause. We've removed the swing arm to replace the bearings. On doing so, we came across excessive amounts of water actually in the swing arm. The swing arm bearings themselves had actually corroded and started to fall apart, and the drive shaft had actually seized to the output shaft of the gearbox. Obviously the bike is in immaculate condition. It's not a dirt bike, not an off-road bike, adventure bike. One of the possible causes is excessive pressure washing, especially around the swing arm boots, the front and rear. Pressure wash will blow past the seal. It'll also blow the grease out of the swing arm bearings, which could cause them to rust. And once the water's in there, because it's no longer under pressure, it can't easily drain out itself. This one took a little bit of effort and gentle persuasion to actually remove the drive shaft off the back of the swing arm, off the back of the output shaft, sorry. And there's also excessive wear on the final drive end of the drive shaft itself, so we'll be getting a new drive shaft. The possible cost with this one is ultimately, if we hadn't have got it off the output shaft, we would have had to try and some way either cut it off or start to dismantle the output shaft, like the gearbox, to get into the output shaft. We genuinely never experienced it this bad before, so we don't know. In terms of wear on the actual final drive end of the drive shaft, by far the worst one I've seen. We've never had one rust this bad on the front. I've seen a tiny bit of surface rust when bikes have been over in river crossings or anything like that, but for a road going motorcycle that should never have seen the dirt, by the look of it, it's never seen the dirt, to be this bad at the front, yeah, this is by far the worst one we've seen, where obviously there's been no grease and the bearing has just started to eat away at the actual inner race. One of these actually came out on the pivot pin, which it shouldn't do, and they fell apart as soon as we took the swing arm out. So clearly a lot of water corrosion on them, caused a lot of damage. It wouldn't have taken many more kilometres before this bike probably lost drive to the wear on that drive shaft. Yeah, don't pressure wash vital areas of your bike. And at least a metre away. Avoid wheel bearings, chains, rubber boots, wiring. Get a bucket of soapy water and do it by hand and a hose pipe. No pressure washers. It's going to cost you in the long run. Or just don't wash your bike like Mario. The dirt builds up a layer of resistance.